Okay, now come to the New Testament in the Bible, and then its differences and similarities to in accordance to Quran content. Okay, now the story about Zechariah and John. Zechariah and John is the biblical term, and the Islamic term is Zechariah, and Yahya. John was described as Yahya in Islamic term. The story of Zechariah is told in the Gospel of Luke 1 verse 5 to 80, and Luke chapter 3 verse 1 to 22, and in the Quran chapter 19 verse 2 to 15. Zechariah and his wife reached an old age without bearing children. I think it's similar with Moses' story with Sarah. Okay. Then God spoke to Zechariah and told him about his wife would conceive despite her barrenness, and his name would be John. As a sign that this would happen, God struck Zechariah mute until John was born, though he communicated using signs. John become a great and righteous prophet and come to confirm God's word. Both accounts mention John's death. The two accounts never directly disagree, but each have unique elements. In Bible, Zechariah is a priest. God speaks to him on Yom Kippur in the Holy of Holies. On Yom Kippur is one Jewish festival, and the Holy of Holies is a place located in the Mount Temple in the Solomon's Temple during few centuries before Christ. So nowadays the Holy of the Holies are already displaced with domes of Ark in Palestine there, located in the Temple Mount, which was believed to be built by Solomon or Sulaiman in Arabic. He doubts that God will act, and his muteness is a sign and punishment. Muslims regard Zechariah as a prophet and therefore would never doubt God. In John 1, John specified that God's word is Jesus, and what Quran does not say. Okay, now this a story about Mary, the mother of Jesus. Okay, Mary's story is told in the Gospel of Luke, verse 26 to 37, chapter 2, verse 1 to 21, and in Quran, chapter 19, verse 16 to 35. Mary was visited an angel. He is afraid, but the angel assures her he is from the God. He promises her that God will grant her a son, even though he is a virgin. The conception happens because God's Spirit enters her. Before the birth, he leaves her home where he has birth. In Luke, Mary engaged to Joseph, but the Quran never mentioned any man. In Quran, men have conversation with Mary accusing her of fornication. Okay. The Bible, no such conversation happens, but Joseph knows that the people are thinking this. Now come to the story of Jesus. Okay, this is most interesting story because Jesus is a very important figure for Christianity as form of God, and for Muslim, Jesus was a prophet. Okay, Jesus was described as Isa in the Quran. And then this was actually Latin name from Isa, Isis in Arabic terms. In the Hebrew term, was the name was Isis, and then it moved upwards to Latin. The Jesus goes to Rome, become something, then go to Britain, and the name became Jesus. And Isa was an original name derived from Arabic words. Okay.